This podcast is based on real events. However, certain names, locations, and dialogue have been changed for dramatic and narrative purposes. My name is Xander, and together with my producer Priya, we are working on a podcast to unravel the case of Chia Tek Ling, the man who committed the largest financial crime at the time, embezzling close to $120 million. Chia is Singapore's first white-collar criminal to serve the longest jail sentence of 42 years.
House loses. 70,000 to you, Mr. Chia.
Again, 200,000 is hand.
Chia, who was a compulsive gambler, resorted to borrowing from banks under the pretext of securing loans for his company.
3 months to make 15 million. How?
A 20 million loan and a 50% increase in credit line with no proof. You're asking for a loan with no collateral, Chia.
By forging documents and his director's signatures, he brought this stolen wealth to the blackjack table. In 2002, having met his good luck charm,
I want to see you again. Li Jing, you bring me good luck.
House bust. 400,000 to you, Mr. Chia.
Come, stay here in Singapore with me. I will give you everything you want.
Everything I want?
Chia was said to have rarely lost money in their year together, but not everyone agreed. He had to keep asking for more to maintain his scheme.
All I can remember is how extravagant it all was. But you see, in the end, all the stuff Chia gave her, she paid the price. They both did.
You interviewed other people involved too, right? If you talk to his friends, you realize every single one of them reaped the benefits of Chia's scheme. Sure, they were not part of his crime, but they were along for the ride. He knew what he was doing and he chose to do it. It's black and white.
In other words, Inspector Leong, you think him and his friends were all in for it? They knew it couldn't be all white.
I'm saying humans have a way of romanticizing the past. Feelings color our perception of the truth. The fact is, Chia spent more than $300,000 showering his mistress and friends with meals, gifts, and luxury.
That was the inspector, right?
Mm-hmm.
How was his interview?
It was, our meeting was cut short when he reached the arrest portion. I'm meeting him again today to finish up. He kept wanting me to not trust anyone, said it was too long ago for people to separate sentiment from reality.
You don't believe him?
Everyone has their own story, I think. All we can do is just listen to them and consider. That's what I learned from Inspector Leong.
When did CAD notice Chia? What was the investigation like?
So, somewhere in 2003, CAD received an inquiry about suspicious financial activities at APB. That's when we discovered huge APB checks from foreign banks going to casinos or junket operators across the globe. So we looked at APB's annual records, we found no history or investments related to casinos. So at first we were thinking, where's the common denominator, right? Or rather, who is it? What are they doing? So it didn't take long for someone to notice the sole signatory signing off on all those APB checks and bank accounts. Now, we had to work very quietly, right, so that he wouldn't notice. But we needed any information we could get our hands on, his background, his travel, right, or expenditure, anything. And this Chia lived life lavishly. So we mapped him out and tracked.
Something's missing. We need to go back to my interview with Robert.
For what?
Chia's perspective. The two of them were out on their London trips while CAD sniffed around. We need to see if he was even slightly concerned.
By 2003, it was consistent, our monthly trips. We flew first class on private jets to the best of the best casinos.
Are there any new amounts?
Last I heard, Aspinall stayed at 70,000 per hand.
What about Ritz? They wanted to go up?
The Ritz up to 90,000, not 70.
Well, the decision has been made.
I don't know how he did it, but Chia managed to get the casinos to compete against each other for him. In the end, the casino who offered the highest hand always won.
How was Chia like through all the trips?
Oh, Chia loved the London trips. Yeah, we both did. The money was extraordinary. Yeah, he was beaming the whole time. You think about how much he could make, exchange rate and all. I mean, blackjack's a fast game too. It's 30 rounds per hour on average. And Chia was faster than most. But these trips didn't last long.
I did the math. £90,000 per hand with exchange rate and inflation would equal to betting 400,000 Singapore dollars each round. If you played 30 rounds for an hour and lost them all, Chia would have lost over, get this, $11 million today.
$11 million in just an hour?
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness he had his lucky charm. But seriously, that's wild. No wonder he kept needing loans.
Yeah, I don't think the lucky charm made a difference. Chia's scheme needed constant refilling.
So I heard Chia spent thousands of dollars on luxuries for Li Xin and his friends. Do you know if he bought anything for his family, his wife, his sons?
Well, now that I think about it, he never did. Yeah, I remember Mouse told me that Chia was very particular about where he spent his gambling money. He refused to bring any proof of it home.
Do you think, I don't know, maybe he was protecting them? Separating where he spent all the money?
That's probably it. I mean, actually, knowing him, I'm sure that's the way that he saw it. Xander, the thing about gambling is you can never win all the time. Yeah, people who work in casinos, we all serve a fantasy, an illusion that you can beat the game. But in the end, all people are left with is this sinking feeling of failure.
No, that won't be enough. I need 35 by then. I can't stop now. I can't make that much. Even if I go again or...
Hello? Seah, it's Chia. When is...
Oh, hi, Mr. Chia.
How are you today?
So nice of you to ask. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you guys managing SARS? I've been thinking...
Seah, have you spoken to your bosses to approve the credit facility?
Oh, yes, we did. They gave the go-ahead a few days after the lunch.
They told you 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
And you didn't call to get the contract signed?
No, I did
Why?
call, Mr. Chia. You didn't pick up. You were out on business or something. I figured you'd call me when you were back.
APB needs the contract soon. Can you get it to me in 3 days?
3 days? Whoa, that's really...
Is there a problem? The funds must be out for me now.
I didn't know you needed it so soon. In that case, I could probably get it to you this afternoon. You'll just need to come down to our office today.
I have a flight in 3 hours.
I'll see you in a bit. Here's the contract, Mr. Chia.
Thanks, Seah.
Yes. What's happened? The manager outside was going crazy on the phone.
Robert, I beat my old record. 6 million total tonight.
What, really?
A few more wins, just a few more wins like this, and I won't need to worry anymore.
Oh, that is great, Mr. Chia. Yes.
Robert, did you ask what he meant when he said that he didn't need to worry? Or any second thoughts?
Well, I assumed he meant it about his savings or reaching some cash goal. It was all these strange things that he did or said that could raise the alarm. But I never even considered. I was happy for him. You know, he was a generous man. He was never really overly emotional. He didn't shout when he lost. He was always cool, calm, and collected. There was this one time. We were waiting for a flight back to Singapore, and I got a call from the casino.
Robert, it's the Ritz. Mr. Chia's check has bounced.
Mr. Chia, the Ritz says the check has bounced. Ask him to send me the bank account number.
In under a minute, he had it all lined up, and he sends the money again. That was the kind of guy he was. And it looked like everything was under control until I got another call. It was Crockford's, the other exclusive casino club in London.
Yes?
Hello, yes, there just seems to be a bit of an issue. Mr. Chia's check bounced for us again.
It's Crockford's. The check has bounced again. What? No. I checked yesterday. There's no way. It's all there in Westpac.
In 2003, Chia was the second highest casino gambler in the world based on his total bets. He amassed extraordinary winnings in the millions by raising the stakes higher and higher. But with each wager, he approached a precarious edge where the thrill of victory could swiftly give way to a costly plunge.
Yeah, come in.
Hi, Inspector Leong.
Hello.
Don't mind, I'm recording.
Yeah.
Thank you for meeting me again. I know you're very busy.
Yes. Let's make this quick. What more would you like to know?
Okay. Right before his arrest, you said CAD found out where he went?
Yes. Our investigation team mapped him out and tracked him everywhere. So we noted his fortnightly cruises to nowhere. The crew told us he was a VVIP. So we watched him move between two properties, his family and Legion. This Chia lived and gambled so outrightly, it seemed too easy. Someone had to eventually notice these massive amounts of travelling funds.
Do you think maybe he did it on purpose? Maybe he was tired of it? The cover-ups, the double life?
I thought about it, but he had a lot more to lose if he got caught. But then again, human beings are irrational, right?
True.
But to answer your question on our process, after we confirmed with APB management that they had no knowledge of the transactions with foreign banks, we were given the green light. So finally, on the 2nd of September 2003, we were at APB's office bright and early at 8 a.m., ready for him.
Inspector Leong, this is Lim. No sign of Gold Mercedes, sir. Over.
Time check, sir. It's 10:00. 2-hour mark. Over.
Lim, you call the APB office. Over.
Yes, sir. Out.
Ismail, prepare ground level team to move.
Yes, sir. Out.
Inspector, colleague said he's on half day. Over.
Okay, we'll split. We'll split. Alpha team, you stay with me. We go to Serangoon. Bravo team, you go to Green Road. Out.
This is Serangoon Road Alpha team. I have visual on Gold Mercedes. The target is going to his car, white shirt, holding black suit jacket, brown suitcase. Over.
Okay, he's on the move, Bravo team. I have a feeling he's headed your way. So we'll get his management to call him into the office. Bravo team, you get the Grange Road resident, the girlfriend in and search the house. Alpha team, we regroup at APB. Out.
Hello. Yes, this is Inspector Leong. Yeah, we need someone to call him in for a meeting at APB. Yes, preferably a director. Okay, thank you.
Do you think he will show up?
Well, if he's as great as his colleagues claim, he's got no choice, right? He has a charade to keep up.
Inspector, Go Mercedes has left Grange Road in a rush. Driving off now. Over.
Okay, tail him out. When we were back at APB, the office was in a frenzy, wondering what we were doing. We were all in position waiting, and he arrived right on time.
Mr. Chia Tek Leng?
Yes. What's going on?
Mr. Chia, I am Inspector Henry Leong from the Commercial Affairs Department. We are conducting an investigation into APB. We need to bring you in for questioning. Please follow us.
Me? Director, why is there an investigation? I don't understand what's happening.
Neither do we. You were our best, you know. Take him down. The rest of you search his office.
Mr. Chia, please follow us this way. Mr. Chia, this way.
Mr. Chia, the lift is here. Go.
You'll never find anything in my office.
And he was right. We found nothing that day.
Wow. No bank statements or files?
He covered his tracks perfectly. Although I did spot a recurring mailing address, which we later tracked to a PO box. Other than that, absolutely nothing. We brought him into CAD office for interrogation. And on the way to the room,
This way, ma'am.
Liti?
Baby, they found the passport and all the papers. What's going to happen to me and to you? Ma'am, this way.
I'll take care of everything. Don't worry.
in the first few days, our team questioned him about the movement of funds.
There's nothing in Hong Kong.
Mr. Chia, we saw the $2.7 million move from Singapore to Hong Kong. Which Hong Kong bank was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Chia, there's no point hiding. Help us understand so we can work on finding a solution together. We want to...
We have it. From DBS. Everything on paper. See? It's here. All the records of the accounts in your name. Look, consistent transfers to the same account in Hong Kong. Bank code 7214. Citibank.
Get Lim in contact with Hong Kong Citibank.
That Hong Kong account, I opened it after a big win a while back.
Under your name?
Yes.
And what about Miss Lee Jin?
No. She has nothing to do with this. Or any of the accounts. Leave her out of it.
Well, we could, if you tell us about the others. Mr. Chia, as I told you yesterday, this can be easy or hard. It's up to you. But let me tell you, Chia, right now, you are making your life very hard.
There's only one account. Hong Kong.
I get it, Mr. Chia. This was a big mistake. But the best thing you can do for yourself is to cooperate, to help yourself. Please, Mr. Chia, what are the other accounts?
Chia was initially defiant about the existence of his overseas accounts. It took a few days before he admitted to Hong Kong. We knew the paper trail wouldn't lie, but we kept running into roadblocks going through authorities, then to the banks and the casinos. Most of them refused to tell us anything. Luckily, we didn't have to wait long. After 2 weeks in remand, Chia was worn down.
There are no more.
Mr. Chia, you've been here for so long and no one has come to see you. Your so-called friends are not going to help you. They're going to protect themselves. And Li Jin.
Where's Li Jin? How is she?
We are not allowed to disclose that.
What about my family? My sons? Do you know
Mr.
about...
Chia, please tell us about the accounts.
The longer you stay silent, Mr. Chia, the more you'll have to wait to see all of them. Li Jin, your boys. You are not fooling any of us. You're just giving yourself more time in prison.
You know, last month I had the power to pick up the phone and have a private jet come get me in 1 hour, where they would treat me like a king in a gambling paradise. But do you think I enjoy myself? Maybe at the start, for that thrill, but 10 years later, every day, all I can think about was where I was going to play next, how much to bet, how to make it all back. Again and again, over and over. The numbers, they just kept growing. And I had to keep up. Like I was starving. There's 32 million in Westpac in Australia and 3 Swiss accounts in UBS. They total 8.8 million. That's it.
Really? There's no more?
No. There's only here, Hong Kong, Australia, and the Swiss ones.
We need a list, Mr. Chia. All the casinos you've gone to this month.
We know the cruises in Singapore, Genting, and Hong Kong, and the one in Macau. What about those in Australia?
In Australia, there's the Star in Sydney, Melbourne's Crown Casino, and Burswood in... Are you getting in touch with the casinos?
Yes, we have been trying to get in touch.
Much.
You said Burswood, which is in Perth, right?
It is. If you want to get in touch with the casinos, do you want me to talk to them?
We don't need your help.
Actually, could you, Mr. Chia?
I could. If you let me.
Inspector, I think this might work.
You really did help us. At first, we just gave him one chance to call a casino. Because when CAD called, we had to go through a country's authorities, then be routed to the banks and casinos who always refused to tell us anything because of their confidentiality policy. But with Chia, all he did was say his name. It was like a master key. It unlocked everything. They gave statements, bank records, all of it.
Hello. Yes, this is Chatik Ling. Matt. $3.2 million.
Oh, nothing. I just want you called about the accounts I made 3 years ago. The total now should be around 8.8 million. I need access to those statements. Can you fax it?
I don't want to understate CAD's work, but I will be fair. He gave us immense help, drawing diagrams for us to understand. Without him, we wouldn't have been able to track the moving funds thoroughly. If he dragged his feet, the case could have gone on for months, even years. And he became really open too. I won't forget the way he described his experience with the banks.
I felt like I was driving in the desert. I was on my last drop of fuel when I passed that first petrol kiosk. Completely out of options. I went in, paid up, got what I needed. Then I drove on, found another, pay, went on my way. Then another and another. But then on the next one, they began to find me. Hey, you need more? APB, right? Take the credit. What was another 10 million to me? I just took it. I needed more. I always need more. And everything just snowballed over the years. I had to bet more to replace more. And every day I went to sleep expecting to be caught. But it never happened, and I couldn't stop myself.
In some sense, wouldn't it be a relief for him to admit it, to get caught?
It must be. I don't think anyone is born a criminal. Not by nature, at least. Well, what could he have done? He was living on borrowed time.
By the end, Chia had swindled the banks of $117 million. He gambled and lost over $62 million, still unrecovered. Chia Tek Ling was accused of 32 charges ranging from forgery to cheating. He was convicted of 14 charges in 2004. Lee Jin faced 6 months in prison for entering Singapore on a fake passport. The 4 foreign banks lost their suit against Chia, as it was their responsibility to countercheck Chia's background.
"42 years. That's the longest sentence for a white-collar crime."
42 years and it didn't stop there.
Wow.
Oh yes, there also was a chief financial officer, Lim Beng Kim. Very similar to Chia. She deceived 16 financial institutions by forging statements, causing over $600 million in losses.
Wow.
I don't know, Zen. He'll be 86 when he's out. That's half his life gone.
Yeah.
Oh well. How are you going to end it?
Oh, Robert said this when he first met Chia.
Mr. Chia was like someone everyone knew. And he was like no one at all.
He's my friend, even today. He was our solutions man. We give him problems, he would solve them.
Chia was a downright swindler, a master manipulator. He knew what he was doing and he chose to do it.
Zen, where's your interview with Derek? I don't see it. You didn't include him, is it?
Oh, the ex-gambling addict?
Yeah?
I saved a small moment, but I didn't want the podcast to end with a "please don't gamble" message. It's cliche. Everybody knows that.
Yes, okay, then put it at the beginning.
Well, like at the top?
Yeah, I just said that at the beginning. Okay?
Got it, boss. Okay, done.
Play it.
Derek, forgive me for saying this, but you don't sound like how I thought an ex-gambler would.
Don't worry, Xander. I mean, you're not the first person to say that. The thing with gambling is it could happen to anyone,
Okay, yeah.
I was 14 when I started harmless sports betting and kept it through uni and my full-time jobs.
What can you tell me, if you don't mind sharing? about what life was like when you were going through your addiction?
So there's this feeling that you get when you're a compulsive gambler. I was always lying to my loved ones. And there's also this endless kind of fear. You know, when I stepped back into the casino, I kept saying to myself, just one more time. Again, one more round, then I'll stop. I mean, one more big win. Then you can finally stop. But every step of the way, the decision to start, each bet you place, and of course the decision to stop, it's all you. You are in control.
This has been A Gambler's Bluff, directed by Ken Minehan, written by Juliana Seah, produced by Savitha, Arumugam and Shermin, sound design by Gryd, executive producers Audrey, Anthony and Jeevan, commissioning editor Shamala, Rajendran. This podcast series is produced by Protagonist by M for CNA.